Hi, everybody. It's Amy. All right, here we are, period 4 for the week of May 25th through the 29th. Please make sure this week that you fill out the Microsoft forms because that's how I'm doing attendance. If you don't fill it out, you're marked absent. There are some days I can't go in and do attendance on my own, and Christina does it, and she just looks at who has filled out the forms, and that's how we do attendance. So please make sure you take care of that. It's shorter this week. You don't have to answer loads of questions, just a couple of questions. The instructions I'm filming right now will be here in the OneNote calendar for our class. Please watch them if you miss the live Teams meeting on, which is the next thing on the calendar. I'm trying to use the Teams meetings for questions and answers and reviewing things with people, and then quickly reviewing what we're doing this week. But if you watch this recording, it makes it a lot easier for everybody. So this is the plan for this week. You're going to be finishing your personal expression project and adding your work to your turn-in pages in OneNote. Make sure you finish your artist statement and add that to your OneNote. And then if you never finish the planning part for this project, you need to work on that. So let's take a look here. These are the instructions for the personal expression project. Everything's here, all the basics. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. What we did week 1, week 2, week 3 and 4, and then this following week, which is actually finishing it up in the reflection week. So go take a look at that. Make sure you are on track with what you're supposed to be doing. The artist statement, here are the directions for the artist statement. Please make sure you read those and then finish that up. Let's take a look at the project planning. This is the first part of the project that you were supposed to do. Most of you did a little bit of something, but some people hadn't done it yet. So please read the directions. It's very simple. Make sure you're going to that Museum of the World to have 2 screenshots of some kind of art history. If you didn't do this part, it is part of the grade. It's its own grade in the grade book for planning. So please do that. It's important. Plus, it might help you with your artist statement. Now, if you didn't do the planning thoroughly, don't worry about it. You have to have something in there, a sketch, a drawing, some ideas. After you finish your project, go and look at the Museum of the World and see if you can link some art history from the Museum of the World into your project, and you can add that to your artist statement or just at least to this page, because the art history link is really important for this project and the next one too. All right, so that's a personal expression project. We need to wrap that up this week. So due date is, looking at my calendar, 29th. That's the end of this week. Okay. So I suppose I could put that on here. So all of this is due. I'll just add that right now. Due May 29th. So try to get that done by the 29th. That's this Friday. If you're not done, keep working on it because there is a final deadline. I'm not going to take anything after like 12th of June. That's it. We're done, finished. So if you need more time, just send me a quick email, or better yet, in the OneNote, when you're turning in your work, like let's say you're not finished with your artist statement, you could just add a note here. Hey, I'm still working on this and I'll get this done by the 29th. Put it right in here and I'll see it. So I'm going to go through everybody's and I'm going to grade them individually. Okay. All right. So the final project, yay, we're here. We're almost done. You're going to be starting planning your final project. Some of you have already started working on that because it could be connected to your Freedom Project or your senior project. Let's take a look here. I have added some more information since we met last time. I put the due date. June 9th is going to be the due date for when your project is due. That's the day that we have class, I believe. I hope I got that right. Yep, it's the Tuesday, the last Tuesday that we meet. So we'll have a live presentation in class where I'll, have people who are ready to present, and you can talk about your work for like a minute or two. So if you have that done by that day, you'll meet that deadline for getting, sharing with everybody. And then after that, you'll have a few days of doing final revisions. Maybe you need to fix something or you get some feedback during that session. So that would be June 12th. That's the last day I'm going to take them. So don't turn it in after that. We're all done. Okay. Please make sure you read the instructions here. Make sure you watch that video about the case for copying and appropriation of imagery, the driving questions, and then there's project examples. And of course, that's just a few of the things that you could do. I have added the grading information here, so let's take a look at that. I'm making the planning optional for this one. Some people just want to go right into there. You want to go with it. You've already planned it. For your Freedom Project or Senior Project, this is optional. If you want to put it in here, do. If not, I'm not grading it. I'm just looking at it. I'm not grading this, okay? But I am grading your final project. So this page is where you'll turn in your final project and your artist statement. you'll need to add your final project and your artist statement to your website as well, okay? And I noticed that most people who hadn't made a website before have made one, and it's in there, which is great. Just put right here, and I distributed this to your OneNotes. Put your link right here in your OneNote to where your web page is located for this project, okay? And please make sure you add your other projects too. Put your personal expression project on there and your sculpture project. Add them to your website, because then that you have a final, hey, I'm done, finished with this. And next week we'll be talking about websites. But for now, just keep adding your things. There is a website posting rubric here. It's very simple. It's like how you put it together, how it looks aesthetically, and if you actually, put everything in there to show your evidence of learning. It's a pretty straightforward, easy for if you put it in your website. Okay. So those are the 2 pages we just looked at. Remember, your due dates are firm on this one, June 9th and June 12th. That's it. So everything has to be turned in by the 12th. I won't take anything after that. We're all done for the semester. If you need any help, please book a time on my calendar. And I hope that makes sense. I want to make sure you have lots of time to work this week. Please email me if you have questions. If you are still waiting for feedback from me and you can't move on to the next step of a project, please send me an email. I am a little bit behind on grading because I've been ill, so I hope you understand, but I will get to that. And basically, if you do the projects, you will pass this class, basically. And don't forget to make things you're proud of. Okay, thanks for watching.